It's the realisation of a dream to be here at ZOO8BLOODYFINAL, so called because it's in a zoo. It's in the year 2008, and a zoo is a place where animals reside. And today, for us at Beanbag, those animals are going to be Mark Ronson, Dizzy Rascal, a Lethal Bizzle, and many, many more. So let's take a look and see whether it's ZOO8 or Poo-2008. Wayo! Okay, I should tell you now, it was Poo-2008. One glimmer of hope, however, did come from a lovely little interview with Dan Lassac and Scroobius Pip, arranged on the understanding that afterwards I'd be giving them both a hand job. Needless to say, I lapped up everything they had to offer in the way of answers. Dan Lassac, Scroobius Pip, thank you so much for talking to Beanbag today. Beanbag. Remember the name. It's you know, it's going to be moderate to small on the internet stakes. But you've just opened the show, and you've just performed. How do you feel it went?
It was great fun. It was a really nice turnout and good reaction. People were actually generally, if you're going on first, people will stand completely still, just going. But they were all up for it and moving around and being all noisy.
There was some sort of, I think it's called a mosh pit.
There were two mosh pits, one mosh pit and one circle pit.
There was a circle pit.
I know my circle pits.
What's the difference?
A circle pit is more...
circular.
Mosh pit is more everyone just going mental. Circle pit was where you'll get a train of people going in a circle but going mental as they go along. Classic punk rock circle pit.
I understand, I think. Now, you're often quoted as sort of expressing a bit of unhappiness with the state of British hip-hop. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, kind of. I was going to say misquoted, but no, not at all. Yeah, there's a lot of bad British hip-hop. There's a lot of good stuff as well, but people tend to focus on the fact that I feel there's a lot of bad British hip-hop, which there is.
Well, that's a fair comment. I mean, speaking again of British hip-hop, you obviously sampled and sort of semi-covered Dizzy track, Fix Up Look Sharp. Yeah. You performed that today. We're going to cut to that very professionally. If you guys want to look into the camera, we're going to do this very professionally. We're going to cut to it now. Go, now.
Hip-hop is art. To make a fucking pop hit, be smart. Take it back to the start, can't miss a mark in youth, passion and heart.
Dizzy's playing later today. Did you ever have an opportunity to sort of talk about it with him? Or did he like it? Did he dislike it?
We spoke to him. I mean, we did a festival with him a few weeks back, and we'd heard off A&R people that he'd heard it, and things like that. It's like you never know. But then we did a gig with him in France, and he said he's heard it and he liked it. Yeah, so we got the thumbs up.
The thumbs up, the Dizzy thumbs up. Well, that's a relief, surely.
It is a relief. I said because it is in part a tribute to the guy. Obviously, the lyrics are saying that he's one of the ones that started a UK hip hop on a good track, and then everyone just seemed to not bother trying to push any further. They just went, "That sounds good. We'll all do exactly the same."
Now, you've made some waves last year. You certainly made some big waves in kind of the indie scene. You got a lot of hype through the internet and such. Do you feel that chart success is something that you'd be looking towards, or do you feel it's kind of tainted with sort of mediocrity?
Well, it's not tainted because obviously people like Radiohead get into the charts and they're never going to be mediocre. It's just something that it will either come to you naturally or not, but it should never be something you're aiming for. Because to be honest, to earn a living making music, you never even need to smell the charts, let alone know who's in it. So it's just not important, especially the way it is now. That if you're getting in the charts, it means people who don't know how to steal music buy your music. If you're not getting in the charts, generally it's people who actually, right, I'm gonna have that. Yes, got it. Yeah. It's the more excited souls.
But again, I mean, I think for me personally, the album is more important than singles, if you know what I mean. Singles are a good thing to bring attention, and I'm a big fan of music videos in general, so the fact that we get to do a music video is a big pull for a single, but really my focus is to drag people towards the album and let that grow, as opposed to think, yeah, we got in the top, whatever.
Well, that's great. Dan Lassac, Scroobius Pip, thank you so much for chatting to Beanbag.
Thank you.
Okay, we've had a bit of fun. It's been very, very average in all truth. We've talked to some people. We chatted to Dan Lassac, we chatted to Scroobius Pip. They were very nice. We chatted to some very drugged up and drunk people also. But the main event is tomorrow. The Boosh Festival I am so excited about, I can't tell you. Set phasers to funny!
Who's that funny for me? Who's that funny for me?